Hey, how you doing everybody? My name is Cherryboy and welcome back to Season of 12 Colors, Message on the Paper Plane. Indeed everybody, we are back once again to this chill, intimate game with summer memories in the past, I believe. Anyway, let's get right back into it everybody. And today's manga is, haven't you heard, I'm Sakamoto, Volume 4. Now let's go, Chapter 5. After dinner, Uncle stopped me when I was about to leave. He wanted to talk about what happened today. Ooh. Today? I didn't recall anything special. Maybe I shouldn't have threatened those kids. Well, I admitted it was childish of me. Those were 7, 8-year-olds and I must have been like a giant to them, but they were not without their fault either. That's not what you wanted to talk about? Uncle was sitting across the table. He had an extremely serious look on his face. I couldn't help but sit up straight. Do you... After a long pause, he finally spoke. Do you remember your little cousin? Tangerine. Tangerine, do you remember what happened to her? I did. Or should I say I should have remembered. For some unknown reason, it escaped me for this long. What happened that summer? Nani? 3 years ago, I was still in primary school. I came to Uncle's house for summer vacation. Without anyone to play with who was my age, only a little girl following me around everywhere. She was my uncle's daughter, my little cousin, 6 years younger than I was. A chit of a girl whose hair was not quite black enough, everybody called her Tangerine. She was a troublemaker at heart, and what's worse, Tangerine just couldn't... And what's worse, Tangerine just couldn't stand being alone. She used to follow her mom around all the time. With my arrival, she simply wouldn't leave me alone. In short, she caused me trouble in every way possible. But had I not brought her along that day, would things be different? Nani? What happened? Fist banged on the fence. Hey! Hey! From the other side of the fence, I heard someone calling in a suppressed voice. Hey! I looked up. It was the kid I caught earlier today, but Jasmine let him go. Okay. Hey-o! He tiptoed around.
Hi, could you tell me about that girl? Is she still angry at us?
He was speaking in a hushed voice, as though afraid of being caught. That girl? Of course he meant Jasmine. About Jasmine. In my mind's eye, for one flashing instant, I saw her figure clearly. My heart throbbed. About her. Jasmine was... I bit my lip hard.
Hey.
When I didn't answer, the little kid tried to lean in closer. If she's still
angry, please tell her that we are really sorry, would you?
The words didn't register for a while. Or perhaps my mind was just elsewhere. Apologize?
Yes, because we can't go there anymore.
There was a reason.
Everyone got scolded harshly.
A reason why nobody was allowed to go there.
When you see her tomorrow, would you bring her this for me?
Through the fence, he handed me a paper plane made from notebook paper. I took it. I picked it up.
I picked it up, but I forgot to give it back to her,
the kid muttered, scratching his head.
Please bring this to her and tell her that we are all really sorry for what we did. Thank you.
From afar, the sound of adults could be heard. The little boy ran away in a hurry. Whoa! Season of 12 Colors, messing on the paper plane. Sorry, everybody, for messing up a little bit. It rained. I stood for a long time in the rain before I was aware of it. Even the weather was the same as that day. Ooh. It was my aunt who pulled me back into the house. She helped me to dry my hair and scolded me. Tangerine was nowhere to be found. Don't go there anymore! This warning from my aunt was all I had remembered.
It's a promise, right?
The girl in the white dress said. In my dream, the sky had been filled with sunlight, so bright it hurt my eyes. Ooh. But there had been sounds of rain, the voice of a girl, words of promise to come again. She called me, treated me like her own big brother, followed me around, and... In the darkness of the night, I sneezed and woke myself up. Bless me. My heart felt hot and my mind was spinning. Had I caught a fever? Achoo! Hopefully we get better with a good night's sleep. Timing. Sunbeams woke me up in the early morning. Fortunately, I was up a bit earlier than the little girl. Normally, the girl would just jump onto my sheets without warning and scare me awake. I felt grateful this time. The little girl tiptoed around and almost reached me. I jumped up without warning. Sorry. She fell to the floor and giggled. Get up already, you little orange girl.
I'm not orange.
She protested and clung to me, my little 6-year-old cousin.
Hey, where will we go today? What will we play?
She skipped around me and somehow made sure to be in my way all the time. Let's go into the woods on an adventure. How about that? No, how about we go into the woods on an adventure? How about that? I wanted to scare her off, but after all, I was about to enter junior high, much too mature to play with this little kid.
Take me, take me!
Okay, failed. I threatened her with rumors of tigers, bears, and wild boars. The girl was full of tears, but still I couldn't peel her off my back. I couldn't even peel her off my back. In the end, I had to take her. I talked as if it would be a great adventure, but really, there was nothing. It only took me 3 days to go around to get familiar with the woods. In summary, there were trees and trees, and then some more trees. A tractor was parked over there on the hillside, nothing else. And yet, on that miraculous day, a whole new world had been discovered. As we climbed the hillside and almost arrived at the hilltop, among the thick growth, there was a wide clearing. Surrounded by treetops, high above was a patch of blue sky, covering us like a dome. Soft grass covered the ground, decorated by colorful wildflowers. And in the middle of this, just like in the fairy tales, a small house stood quietly. And there was more, and there was more. It had been a knock that woke me up. Knock, knock. Sorry, I skipped breakfast. Aunt made congee for me especially. I felt sorry for this. It was all my fault. Nani? That was when we met her. The girl with a wide-brimmed straw hat and a white dress. About the same age as me. Her name was Jasmine. Jasmine, I don't know. She had remained unchanged since then. No, she seemed even more mature at the time. Not as much of a kid as now. Ooh. My fingertips touched something. It had been in the pocket of my jeans all this time. A piece of paper. Oh, it was the paper plane. The kid gave it to me yesterday. On the notebook paper, there were words written, a child's handwriting. Daddy told me star is like a straight line. It only goes one way, but occasionally there were star exceptions. Joestar! Joestar lines could cling Joestar, Joestar, Joestar. When Joestar, Joestar, in different Joestar, Joestar, Joestar in a short period. It was possible too. The paper was somewhat smeared by rainwater. Words were missing, only leaving faint yellow touches. I was at the stars. I put down the piece of paper and laid back. If only I could ask. If only I could directly ask the person who wrote it. But that would not be possible. I could not go there anymore myself. The reason? Yesterday, Uncle told me to stay away from the place. I rejected fiercely. The reason? I had known all along. Of course, it was my fault. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have brought Tangerine. Jasmine was a nice girl. She had been so sweet and kind. Treated us as though we were her own little brother and sister. We were only a little younger than she was, though. Wait, is Jasmine older than us? Jasmine liked to watch us play. We asked her to join a few times. She always smiled and shook her head. Why? Jasmine said that she was a big girl. She had grown out of Wait. Whoa, hold on a second. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Jasmine said that she was a big girl. She had grown out of children's games. That was a lie. She was not that much bigger than we were. Okay, you're throwing me for a loop now. But she really was like an older sister, or even a mother. Smiling gently and watching over us, she encouraged us, applauded for us, and laughed with us when something funny happened. Despite all this, she never joined us. There was only one exception. It was when she taught us to make paper planes. A piece of rectangular notebook paper, folded once in half. Carefully, she then folded the edges down twice. Its wings spread out. A beautiful paper plane was born. Timing. I had to admit defeat. I thought I made pretty decent paper planes, but compared with Jasmine's, they'd been nothing. She folded the best paper planes in the swiftest way. They always looked good and flew far. Could it possibly fly into the sky, just like a real plane? Like always, Jasmine just smiled and shook her head quietly. Whoa! To be continued! Indeedy, what's gonna happen next? Chapter 6! Whew. Hold on, take a little water break. Gotta be moist. Alright, let us continue, everybody. Chapter 6! Let's go. The afternoon had been sultry. Okay. I tossed about, trying to get some sleep. The piece of paper came into my sight once again. If the Joestar goes backwards, Joestar could reverse and touch Joestar. The concussion Joestar overlapping Joestar closed zone. What the heck? I didn't think anyone could make sense of this. I read the last line. Although Joestar not yet. Joestar understood. But Daddy told me it's good to know Joestar. Daddy will definitely succeed. With the terrible handwriting, it had been the only sentence readable. Who wrote it? When? The letters were written so clumsily, it reminded me of... Oh, season of 12 colors, message on the paper plane! It's crazy.
Hey, teach me this. Please, do your own homework. So we live in an age where even kindergarten children had homework to do during summer vacation. And seriously, shouldn't this be taught in primary school?
Teach me.
Clutching my sleeves, Tangerine clung onto me. Alright, I took the notebook. It had doodles all over it. Wow, never seen such poor handwriting. I muttered complaints about when I was helping her.
Wow, never seen such poor handwriting.
I muttered complaints about it when I was helping her with her homework.
That's why I got you to help, right?
I don't know what there is to brag about. Just for once, it'd be acceptable. After all, we had promised Jasmine we would go play with her after Tangerine finished her homework. I didn't want to keep her waiting. I speeded up. In the afternoon, rain fell on and off. The heat had gone away a little, but I still couldn't sleep. Yes, the same weather as that day. The heck? What the heck? The little girl was so scared that she jumped all around and plunged herself in my direction. Hey, would you stop clinging to me already? I couldn't walk. The weather had not been kind to us. Okay, wait. I think that might have been thunder. Okay, it's thunder. God, I thought it was an explosion. I thought the country was attacked or something. Fat raindrops had started to fall without warning. Oh, hell. It no longer looked like a good day for hill climbing. I ran towards the direction of home, dragging the little orange girl with me.
What about Jasmine?
The little girl's cry was muffled by the sounds of the rain. I pulled my shirt over her head to protect her from the rain. We ran. There had been only one thing on my mind. I needed to get her home. Fast. What happened? Of course, I ended up with a bad cold. Fits of non-stop sneezing. Bless me. My head felt heavy with dizziness, but what hurt my pride even more. Little Tangerine was perfectly healthy as always. Was it because she was so young, or could it be that she was brought up in the countryside? Either way, she told everybody the same thing. My big brother protected me. Well, to be honest, I was more than a little happy. Would you give up tending to me already? I'd appreciate it if you could simply just let your mom do it. You said Jasmine? You said Jasmine? Sure, we can go say sorry to her tomorrow. After all, it was not our fault that it rained. That's me. Yeah? The umbrella? What umbrella? Wasn't it over there, behind the closed door? Jasmine, what about her? Did she have an umbrella? Perhaps? No? Hey, listen, don't just run away like that. And it was a sunscreen umbrella. That girl never listened. Sorry, I keep messing up the voice for younger me. What happened after that, I could not recall.
Or perhaps I just refused to. I ran after her in the rain. It got me a bad fever. Had to be escorted to the hospital. In town. Took injections and drip feeding. The whole thing had been quite overly dramatic. Could have killed me, it seemed. Me, I didn't remember a thing, because when I woke up, it was already a few days later. The pain lived on in my chest. There was nothing I could do. If I could have done anything at all. I stared at my palm, tinted with blue ink. There was a word. It was the rain-smeared paper that had left the letters on my palm. The color was faint, barely readable. I made it out at last. Time. Joestar is like a straight line. It only goes one way. The line of time. Linear time. Comparable to strings from a winder, it only stretched it into one direction. It would not go backwards. It would never stop to wait. However, would there ever be an exception? Time lines could cling time. For an instant, caused by some kind of disturbance, the line bended. When time indifferent blank in a short period, it was possible to... It went backwards, extended into where the past had been, and brushed past it. Everything bursted out. All the memories, all the fragments came together. Slowly, they started to combine into one. Time is like a straight line. It only goes one way, but occasionally there have been exceptions. Disturbed lines could cling to each other. When time's line in different directions starts sinking in a short period. I braced myself up. My head was still burning. Though it couldn't bother me less right now. The fragments were not enough. But there had been one explanation. One possibility. I ran out of the door. The rain-washed street extended before me. The grass blades still had raindrops on them. I climbed the well-acquainted hills. It was not far away. It was not far away. Yes, time would never go backwards. Even at this moment, I refused to believe anything like that. That was clearly nonsense. It was only something made up on my feverish head for some incomplete message on a paper plane. It was absurd.
Oh man.
But I saw it. The pathway became entirely different. Not compared with the past. Different from what I had seen these last few days. I saw it with my own eyes. It had not been a mirage or an illusion. It just appeared these last few days. It never belonged here. It did not belong to this time. The time where the girl named Jasmine lived. If only I could find it. Starting from the future and going into the past, she would arrive to what had already happened. If that could be possible for me as well. The little girl named Tangerine, her figure jumped around to the back of my mind. The girl ran. The image of an orange-colored umbrella lost in the rain. If only I could change that. Surrounded by the growth of trees on all sides, I was lost. What I saw yesterday, the different scenery, it was gone without a trace. I looked around, as far as I could see. It had been the same old view. My head burned. All my strength had left me. I had to lean on a wet tree trunk. Was I not allowed to find it anymore? The place where Jasmine lived. A touch of white flashed in the corner of my eye. There it was! I believed I had found it! Surrounded by the woods, there appeared a small clearing, only big enough to contain a single wood house.
你好.
Hello. She stood in the middle of the clearing.
Jasmine! Tell me you're real! Tell me you're not an illusion! Tell me you're not a figment of the past! Jasmine! Sorry.
又见面了呢.
Nice to see you again.
Jasmine! Darn it, CG! You're so good! Just no.
The girl in the white dress, with a smile on her face, she waved at me.
真的是.
Hey, it's been such a long time. It's been such a long time. She was smiling quietly, but somehow the smile looked a bit sad. For a moment, I was lost for words. The sunset had colored her cheeks. I had never seen her look like this. Hey, what could I ask for? What could I say? Was there anything at all I could do it to?
我都知道的哦。
I know it all. With a warm smile, just like the golden sunset, Jasmine said softly,
未来，
The
应
future,
该说
or
是
should
过
I
去
say
的
the
事情。
past? I know it all, and
坏孩子的事
I
情，
know about her,
我都知道
about the
哦。
child, everything. Her look was that of a mother, gentle, forgiving.
所以，
There's nothing to worry
什么都
about.
一切都会没
Everything
事
is
的。
going to be all right. Her smile soothed me, just like it did then. All this time, all the disorientation and confusion was beginning to calm down. Timing. I started to realize what I wanted to say, that it was not enough. Yes, I wanted to help the child, to do something to the past, yet there was still not enough. I hoped the child would be all right, and Jasmine told me what she knew. Everything would be all right. That was what had already happened. That was the past to her. I had the answer I wanted all along, yet I was still not relieved. There was something. And what about you? Raising my left hand. Once in a while, you should think about yourself. I knocked her with my knuckles on the forehead lightly. I didn't contact anything, though. It was like knocking on air. Nothing.
还有啊，
Oh, and as if you didn't hear me.
兔子先生呢？
Please fight on,
加油啊！
please fight on, Mr. Rabbit. Despite everything she went on,
一定会成为
he
一
would
位
grow into a
非
wonderful
常出色的
person.
人的。
I'm sure of that. Her brightest smile, like a blessing. Hey, would you listen to me for once? I had no other choice but to accept, smiling a bitter smile.
最后呢？
One last thing. Her profile was starting to fade out. Her voice trailed away.
如果
If you ever get to
听到
meet
昨
me,
天的我的
if you
话，
ever get to meet me, sorry, if you ever get to meet me from yesterday, the words were a mere whisper, but I heard it clearly enough. If you ever get to meet me from yesterday. And then, night had fallen. In the forest I stood, all by myself. Jasmine! The dome-like sky, the wooden house, the clearing filled with the scent of wildflowers and grass. All those were gone. Nothing but the forest remained, like it had always been. Oh, I did remember. I would remember if I ever saw her again.
请向那孩子
Please smile and say hello for me.
See the 12 colors missing on the paper plate. Enter the main story. Jasmine! No! You were never real, or you were real. What were you? You were a ghost. No! Decode story. Say hello for me. My God! What the heck? Oh, sorry. I'm probably yelling in the mic. Let me move that. What the heck? What's going on? Who's Jasmine? Why are you a ghost? Are you Tangerine? Jasmine, Tangerine? Oh God, what the heck is going on? But Tangerine said we knew Jasmine. What happened? Oh God. Did they both die? I don't know. Oh God, the feels are hitting me, fam. Sorry. Oh my God. Okay, next up is the decode story. But that's all the time I got for this, and everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Oh my God, what the heck? I think I read on one of the reviews or the description or something. I read that there was like 4 main stories. I think, or 4 stories. I just completed the first story, so now decode story, and I guess they could potentially fill it with 3 more stories or 2 more stories. Yeah, 2 more stories to make it 4. Yeah, I think yeah, right there, right. I don't know if you can see the mouse, but right here in this area between the middle of everything. Yeah, they could probably fit 2 more paper planes. But I'm done, everybody. The feels are coming in, everybody. Dang. Oh God, that's all the time I got for this, everybody. Yeah, we did, everybody. Completed the main story. Now we're gonna move on to the decode story. Gotta find out what the heck is going on. Whew. Yeah, so sorry about that, everybody. Sorry if I might have overloaded the mic with the yells, or might have bumped the mic. Sorry about that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh my God, it's so sad. So sad. Everybody, the feels. Darn it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please like below. And if there's any other game I've played you want to please comment below. Sorry. Any theories, anybody? No spoilers. No spoilers. Leave a comment down below. Like, what do you think is going on? Because I absolutely have no idea what is going on. I assume that Tangerine died a long time ago, and so did Jasmine, I guess, from what's going on. I'm not really sure at all about what's going on. But wait, the kid gave the paper plane. Maybe the kids weren't even real too. Maybe the paper plane, spirits going on. Spirits trying to maybe move on. I have no idea. Remind me, make a move on. I have no idea what's going on. But it's very weird, and I'm liking it. I'm liking the story, definitely. It's a very good story. I am enjoying it a lot. I'm liking where it's going. I mean, it's sad. So far, it's pretty sad. I have no idea where it's gonna go or how much sadder it could possibly get. Probably gonna get sadder though. But yeah, we're gonna find out more about it next time, everybody. So thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys enjoyed it, please like below. And if there's any of the games you like to play or you want to talk, please comment down below as well. And if you haven't already, join the Discord, link in the description down below. I'm always in there, hanging out. And as always, my name is Cherryboy. I'm not gonna make you guys smile, or in this case, feel feels. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Yeah. Bye. See you. What's gonna happen next time? I don't wanna know, but I have to know. What's gonna happen? The waifu just been faded away. What's gonna happen? Who knows? What could possibly happen now? The story completely keep going. I want the decode. I want to look at a decode. We're gonna go into the past. We're gonna see what happened. Who knows what could possibly happen? Are there more CGs? I don't even know. But find out next time on Season of 12 Colors. Message on the paper plane. Yeah, anyway, bye guys, see ya. Okay, the feels too much. Hey guys, see ya. I guess, I don't know. I can't really do a thumbs up. Bye guys, see you next time. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, bye. Yeah, that works. Bye guys, see ya. Or a better way to end it is just